It's time to go live. I got some things to tell you. Jennifer, nice live on what to do about when people bring stuff over. That's great. I think just meet them where they are. I so want to touch the hearts of those who are interested and curious, and if there's any way that I can support and help, that's what I'd like to do. So last night I was asked about mung beans, and I said, well, I'll just come on and let's do some mung beans. So I've been doing grocery shopping today. I picked up my Azure drop. I got lots of good stuff. Hey, Jean. Hi. Hey, Jean. Wait, I got to show you. Let me see if I can see my new shoes. Thanks to Jean. Thanks, girl. I really like them. I'm breaking them in. New hiking shoes, and they're even waterproof for all my walking. Okay, so I got back and I got all excited about doing a salad. So I batch chopped a whole bunch of greens and red cabbage and scallions and what else? Jicama and fennel. Yum, yum. Oh, I got to put some carrot in there too. I got to remember that. And I already dished up my salad. So, and then yesterday I batch cooked a bunch of vegetables. So I've got cooked vegetables that I'm going to put in. And then they had chestnuts at Trader Joe's. So I roasted, I scored, you do X, and roasted them this morning. So I've got some chestnuts. Look at that beautiful chestnut meat. Yum, yum, yum. So I'm going to stick that on my salads too. They're much lower in fat than nuts, and they're very tasty. And you just score them, and then you roast them for 15 to 20 minutes. I just did 15, and the scored just lifts right up, so you can just peel the skin right off. And it's kind of fun. See if I can do one with one hand here. So you can see here. See, it just comes right off. There were a couple of them that were moldy today, but fortunately most of them are not. This one has a little bit, but we can cut that off. But you can see, oh, that's the moldy part. Huh. Oh, it's just the lighting. It's not that. Oh, yeah, there's a little moldy inside there. Huh. Gee, maybe I hung on to them too long. It's been not even a week that I haven't ever come across that before. Of course, I wasn't using Trader Joe chestnuts, but Trader Joe's, they don't have any GMO on any of their produce, so isn't that pretty? Yum. Jessie, hi. Steam coming out. Looks a bit moldy here and there. Yeah, that one was moldy. Let me see if I can get one that isn't moldy. Wrapping up the sewer cleaning project here. Oh, I didn't know you were doing that. Meant to share, I have the less desirable apples and pears to my friend to leave to the deer. Oh, that's so nice. I just got 20 pounds of apples. I'll show you here. So this one is a nice full chestnut. And I'll open it up. And you can see, well, there is a dark spot in there, but it's not mold. I don't know what that is. Just means that they're real food, huh? So I'll go through those before I toss them into my salad. So I'm not quite hungry yet, so I'm not going to eat lunch yet, but I've got a salad here with my broccoli sprouts and cilantro, and then my lentil soup from the potluck. So that's what we have at lunch. And how do I eat the chestnuts? Oh, I'll just chop it up and toss it into the salad. You could make Chef AJ's chestnut. She makes her peanut sauce with chestnuts instead of peanuts. But they're so good. Here, I gotta show you. This is what it looks like. And it came out of the. See, they're just all scored. And it just pulls right up to peel it off. Yummy, yummy. I should put that on my list to get another bag of those. Oh, and I got to keep an eye on. So I put my water machine in next door, and the gal's going to come and pick it up today. So, okay. Took a bunch of stuff back to for Amazon. So yeah, and just eating the chestnuts, just shelling and eating a couple they're very tasty. Yes, Jean, I got your Facebook message, your messenger messages. Okay, so one question I had was mung beans. Apparently, this one person, they could do chickpeas and lentils. I think those were the two, but mung beans weren't working. I said, well, let's do it together. So I am going to take a 1/4 cup of mung beans. And I thought I had a whole container of mung beans, but I guess I don't. And I've got a mason jar here, and I'm just going to stick it in the mason jar, and I'm going to stick the top on, and the top has a mesh screen top, and I highly recommend these mesh screen tops because if your sprouts start getting moldy, it just means, boil this in some hot water. It just means it's gotten a little bacteria on it. Okay. And now I'm going to just use my Berkey, and I'm going to put some water. My Berkey's a little bit too low to put this jar under. So I've got another jar that I use. And I'm going to soak these mung beans for, probably over the night because it's late enough in the day now. You want to soak them for at least 12 hours. So that's how I'm going to start it. And then I'll just check in each day and we'll see how they do. It should take 3 or 4 days. Hi, Kiefer. The Berkey. I got the royal Berkey. Yay. She finally came. And I wanted to just show you here. Azure. Look at this. 20 pounds of apples. And they're delicious. Picked from their apple orchards. So I got that. And then I got Steven. He likes flakes in his oatmeal. He likes oatmeal rye and barley flakes. And I also do oat groats for him, but sometimes he just likes the flakes. So I got him all those 4 bags of, let's see, rye, thick roll, barley. Oh, that's a cornmeal that I bought to make my banana corn muffins. Okay. So one thing about the water that I use, in case anybody's curious, is it's the Berkey water is purified. And before I had filtered water, but now this is filtered and purified. So it's really nice water for the sprouts. How long did it take to prime the Berkey? Well, it was raining, and we tried to do it to our regular sink here. So we put that blue bib around. We took this off, we unscrewed it, and then we put the bib around this, and the water backed up and soaked below the sink. So that was good because I could clean that all up because it was getting kind of dusty anyway. So I took everything out and cleaned it up. So do you want me to include that time? So then what I did is I went out to the garden spigot. Well, there's a spigot on this side of the house, and it's got a little bit of an overhang over it because it was raining. And I primed all 4 filters. I got 4 black filters out there. And I used that little bib, and it worked just fine. Then we came back in, and Stephen timed it for me. So, because they want you to run the water through once it starts coming through, beading, they want you to do it for a minute for each one. And it was fun. So the reverse osmosis. Okay, so so it didn't take, first I should finish with that, right? So and then I wondered if it would be a problem to fill it. And Stephen had gotten me this hose to put up and over. But you know what? I just took this pot that I use. You guys see it all the time because I make my soups in it. And I filled that a couple times with water, and I got a little step ladder, and that's how I filled it with water. It was no big deal. So, yeah. Oh, and also we got a whole bunch of fruit. This is so funny because I'm going to fast Friday, but it's only for a day. But I got all this fruit today too. And it's just a zoo down in town. Oh my gosh. There's so much going on down there, but you know, it's holiday spirit. Is Jennifer here? Hi, Jennifer. Hey, nice video, Jennifer, on Nice Live. It was fun to see you and Todd. Well, to listen, because I was still running around doing errands. And I got all this cool stuff, so I wanted to come on and share. Oh, good. You just sprouted your mung beans. Okay, so did you just start them or did you finish them? Because you could be at the other end. And then I was just going to show, since we're talking about sprouting, here's my broccoli sprouts. And you can see I've got them in a little bit of a, I got this little stand. This plastic thing is just something I have lying around. But it keeps them, that's what I'll do with the mung beans too. So that once you start to rinse them and drain them, they're not just sitting in water all day, because then for sure they'd mold. So these are on day 3. And you can see they're all starting to sprout. It's so much fun to watch them. Hi, Gina. Okay. So I could sprout some lentils too. Hey, Jesse, have you ever sprouted the black lentils? I've been wanting to try that. I wonder if YouTube would tell me. Let's see what I do with my phone. You haven't. Okay. Can you sprout black lentils? I don't see why not, but
according to Sunset Magazine, soak at room temperature 12 hours.
Let's try.
In a container and let water drain. Then let drained beans stand in pitcher at room temperature 8 hours. Rinse beans with cold water 3 times a day until all have sprouted 2 or 3 days.
You know, some say do it 2 times, to soak 2 times a day, and some say soak 3 times a day. And I just keep an eye on them. You know, it depends on how much humidity there is in the air. Tracy Lynn's here. Hey, Tracy Lynn. So I just keep an eye on them, and if they look like they need water, then I give them water. One of the things with the broccoli sprouts is they'll sprout these little white tails, and it looks like they've got hair. And Lissa on Raw Food Romance says that's just that they're thirsty. Just give them some more water. So I can do that. So this is not a stainless steel top. It's kind of a gold top. So I'm not going to use this. I got to find a stainless steel one. And the way you tell if you've got one of your stainless steel ones is get a new one. But the other way is if the lid starts to rust, it's not the stainless steel that you want to do sprouts in, because you don't want getting oxygenated. What do we call it? Rust is oxidized metal in your sprouts. Okay, let me make sure this top likes this jar, because sometimes they're a little bit picky. It's kind of okay, I think. Oh yeah, that's okay. So let's do a 1/4 cup of lentils. Oh, I just love these black lentils. Jesse turned me on to these black lentils, and I don't know where I've been. I've grown up under a rock, I swear, because I've never heard of them, and they're so delicious. In fact, that lentil soup that I just made, I got to make it with these black lentils. That lentil soup, you know what I did? I put Indian spices in it. So I put in everything that was in the recipe, but then I put in garam masala. I'm not sure if that's how you say that one. And I put in coriander and cumin. I just love those Indian spices. Oh man, it was so good. Of course, I put in lots of garlic. You gotta have that. Ooh, Gina, it's pouring, huh? In California. Wow. Okay, what was that question about the difference between something and something? Let me look up here and see if I can find it. Gina, I was on too with Jennifer, but I was driving, so I couldn't write. The difference between Berkey and reverse osmosis water. Reverse osmosis water, number one, the main reason why I didn't want to go with that. Well, first of all, it's dead. It's dead water. There's nothing in it, which is fine because we get lots of nutrients in other things. But it filters everything else. Whereas the Berkey purifies your water, so it only gets rid of the bad things like the heavy metal. You can get a fluoride filter. It filters out chlorine, things that you don't want, but it doesn't filter out the good stuff. And the other thing is reverse osmosis, because it's going through a system. You can waste up to 5 gallons of water to get 1 gallon of water that you can use. And it just seemed like using so much water. That was another thing about, I just read something else and it took my mind off it. Another thing I didn't like about the Kangen machine is always half the water is supposedly acidic and the half that's coming into my glass is alkaline. And you waste all that water. It's like, I don't know. Stephen, it really bugged him seeing water going down the sink. Who knows how much longer we're going to have water. So those are the two main differences. Yeah, I got Fuji's at Costco too, Jean. But meanwhile, I got 20 apples for 20 pounds of apples. I mean, how many pounds do we get at Costco? And now we can do apple recipes. Yay. Okay. So, Jennifer, if you got your mung beans handy and you want to show them to us, that would be nice. Or are you out and about? Oh, Tracy Lynn's walking to the train. Gosh, look at all I'm missing by talking too much. Yeah, Jennifer, did you say how long the mung beans, how many days? Yeah, 2 to 3 days. Yeah, but how long have they been? Oh, okay. So 3 days. I know they're really fast. Geez, Jesse, yeah, that must have been interesting to be working on a sewer line in the pouring rain. My gosh. I can hardly keep up with this thing. Yes, Jesse turned me on to black lentils. Yeah, and oh yeah, the sprouts definitely wonderful on the salad. Okay, so Kiefer asks, is the 1-day fast going to be water or juice? It's going to be a water fast. I'll tell you, it was hard, that last day, the 9th day of the cleanse, when all I could do was have juices. I had a lot more symptom than when I just drink water. So we'll start Friday night after dinner, Stephen and I will, and then we'll go all day Saturday night, and then Sunday morning when we're hungry. Usually it's between 30 and 36 hours later, we'll start eating again. Gina's going to do 24 hours. Jesse will probably go till Sunday night, which is going to be interesting, Jesse, on Christmas Eve night. It's Pretty Girl's mom here. Yes. Hi, Pretty Girl's mom. Hi, kids. Hey. Gina, so you had a friend that stopped using the reverse osmosis. And Jennifer loves her Berkey. I know everybody loves their Berkey, so I thought I'm going to try it. So that's the story on that. Oh, Jennifer, oh, that's right. You can't. We're not Zooming. Jennifer and I did a Zoom yesterday. What did we make yesterday? Oh, the pot pie soup. Ooh, it's so good. From the Medical Medium's Brain Saver book. See, page 300 and something. Oh, it's really good. And it's hard for me to decide which soup I want. I'm going to have that for dinner. I'm having the lentil soup for lunch and then the pot pie soup for dinner. Yum, yum, yum. Well, thanks for stopping by, Pretty Girl's mom. Jesse's saying nothing special happening here for us on Christmas week. Here either. In fact, it'll be special to fast. I'd much rather be fasting than eating crap, Jennifer, you're eating your pot pie soup? Yay! When's it going to be up? When's the video? Or is it already up? No and Todd, that guy, he's fast. Gina, oh, so you saw the soup. So you saw the picture or did you see the video? Oh, yeah. Chef AJ's cauliflower soup is really good, too. Fasting's a great way to celebrate Christmas. Oh, I finally caught up, you guys. Oh, the photos. Duh. That's right. We posted some photos, didn't we? Do I refrigerate the box of apples? Well, they're on the stove right now, but the stove's not turned on. But we were keeping them outside, but there's a creature that's getting into our orange sweet potatoes, and they'll probably get into the apples. So now I don't know what we're going to do. But no, we're not going to put this in the fridge. We'll figure out a cool place for them, and we'll just eat them. And I'm going to make some stuff. Oh, he's been working on it. Okay. Tell Todd. Thank you. Hey, what do you guys think? I'm getting some hair. Should I keep growing it? Am I? It's doing okay. I stopped washing it. And so it's not flying all over the place. But it's as white as the light above my head. Yeah, I've just, I listened to an interview with Chef AJ and Joel Furman's wife. And she was saying she stopped washing her hair and she just conditions it. So that's what I'm doing. But if you've got a good conditioner, let me know. Yeah, well, I'm not going to grow it long. I'm just growing it a little bit more than shaved on my head. Thanks, Gina. Thanks, Kiefer. All right, Jean, I'll keep it. It is a beautiful color, isn't it, Jennifer? Okay, I'm going to grow it. So you wash yours with soap. I mean, I wet it and then I put conditioner on it, but I'm not using soap in it anymore because I'm old, Jennifer, and I don't have any oils anymore because I don't eat any more oil. And it gets so out of control if I try to grow it and I wash it. So what do you use for conditioner? That I would like to know. Gosh, it's almost 3:00 and I'm not hungry yet. So see, even if I wash it once a week, it's too much. And Jennifer's hair is falling out. Well, you've got tons of it, Jennifer. You can afford to lose some. Yes. Oh, did you have a really short haircut, Jesse? That would have been fun to see, huh? I would love to see that. Okay, so you saw it too, Jean. Was this on a recent podcast? I think it was a year ago. Yeah. Send me you don't have to do it now, Jennifer, but unless you want to. But will you send me a picture of it? Because I got some at Sprouts and it's got a scent and it's awful. It's like an orange scent. I don't know what I was thinking that I got a scented. I never get scented anything because I'm allergic to scents. Although I've got a Costco one too that's not scented, and so I just use that one. But that was a waste of my money. Oh, organic castor oil, really, Kiefer? Oh, Jesse, so you used to buzz your head too, huh? Part of a package class I bought on Furman. Huh. Well, was it with Chef AJ where she was talking about it, Jean? You know, I've got these pictures to the right of my chat, a heart, a face, the celebration, things that you can, but it blocks my ability to see. Oh, there, I just made it smaller. Okay, good. I don't know how I did that, but anyway, so I can see what you guys are saying. Kiefer, my friend, was telling me about all the miracle things castor oil was doing. She swears a cyst is going down. Huh. I have to look into castor oil. So Jean, oh yeah, so it was a Zoom call with Dr. Furman or with his wife. Isn't that something? Well, yeah. Learning about castor oil when you were young and you didn't listen. But that's the thing, that helps us be more tolerant with people that aren't listening because we don't listen until we're ready to listen. Oh, good question, Jesse. So Jean, if you know where that is, I know I can't listen to it, but I mean, I get on the website, but I'm not a member, so I don't think I have access to anything. I know one thing you sent me, they wouldn't let me in on it because I need a membership first. So, and I listened to so many things. Right now I'm listening to Amy Broccoli Mom. She's so full of it, and I just love watching her interact with her daughter Rami. I message it in my root areas overnight. Wash it out next day. Oh, you massage it in your root areas overnight. Wash it out next day. Do twice a week. Do you wash it out with soap? Are you too, Gina? Oh, I just love her. I like listening to her. I love listening to her English accent. So what do you use for shampoo, Kiefer? Oh, okay, Jean. Yeah, she talked about it on Chef AJ. And I went to the site and Furman's site, and I tried to look into what she does, but it wouldn't give me anything. Wouldn't tell me anything. They do have a line of things that they sell, but there's nothing. I want a specific. This is what she uses and it works, kind of thing. Oh, hey Kiefer, will you send it to me when you get a hold of it? Yeah, I love Kiki's recommend. Kiki's hair is so amazing. Jennifer, you could binge watch her too. She's so fun. It's different though, because Rami is a constantly, in motion. 2-year-old. She's really amazing. You don't wrap. I just lay a soft towel on my pillow. Oh. So it's just full of castor oil all night. Yes, Jennifer. You'll okay. So what am I saying, right? You know what to expect there. Gosh, imagine 2. She's got Abe too, who's I don't know. He's a couple years older or a year older. Yeah, how much castor oil do you use, Kiefer? Did you already say? You just said I massage into my root area. So you just kind of oil your fingers and yeah, Amy, she is so creative and she eats. I just love the way she eats massive amounts of food because that's me. And really, the more I eat of non-starchy vegetables with starch, the better I do. When I try to calorie restrict, not on purpose, but I just sort of slip into that diet mentality, doesn't work. My metabolism slows right down. I mean, it knows what to do. And then everything stops up and then I get discouraged and it's like, no, just eat lots of food. So you've got your metabolism going all the time. Your body thinks it's getting plenty and it is. and you're satiated. And I'm really working on waiting until I'm hungry to eat. All during weight loss, I didn't really have to, because as long as I kept on eating non-starchy vegetables and stayed left of the red line. And most of my starchy vegetable was potatoes, sweet potatoes, and russets and yellow potatoes and red potatoes. I'm not a big grain eater because they just don't satiate me like the potatoes do, and I really needed something satiating. And I don't eat a lot of beans. I love lentils, but the beans, like the black beans, I have to, and the pinto beans, I just love them, but they stop me up. I just need to start, a little bit at a time and build my microbiome up. Yes, broccoli mom. Yeah, she's always reaching for a little bit more. And of course, I love to work out, but it is true. Sometimes in that early morning, you don't feel like it. But boy, once you get going, it just feels so good. I've worked out this morning. And then once I've worked out, then I got to go do my 3.5-mile walk. And then I got to drink my celery juice. And it's amazing how then it's like between 10 and 11 o'clock before I even get to my celery juice. And then, of course, I wait a half an hour and then I eat. And sometimes it's the smoothie. Sometimes I blend part of the smoothie and then have part of it as a whole food, to have the chewing. Sometimes I just really crave having my vegetables. So I've gotten to where I'll have some vegetables along with the smoothie. And then lunch now, because it's 10, 11, 12 before I have first meal. Lunch is later in the day. And today I had that apple from Azure. And so I got home and Stephen wasn't hungry. I said, oh, let's wait. I was making the salad and getting things ready to put together. And it's funny because I'm not hungry, but I'm not full. It's been a while since I've eaten. And so my habit is to grab things and munch on them, which I did a little bit with my jicama. So as I'm chopping them up, I'm eating some vegetables, which kind of kills my appetite. Anyways, I'm trying not to do that so that when I sit down, I'm nice and hungry. So thanks, Jennifer. NEUMA Restore. Avalon Organics. You're always looking for something better. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Oh, yeah. I didn't get conditioner. I just got the shampoo and a body wash. So, what you got there, honey? What are you going to work on?
The knobs.
Steven's going to put the knobs on. I'm going to get out of his way.
Well, I'll wait. It's after 3, so I'm going to go ahead and eat.
Oh, time to eat. Okay. All right. I've got Gina here and Kiefer and Jesse and Jean. Love visiting. Oh, hi, Stephen from Jennifer.
And if you need a few more minutes, need a few more minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting information.
Okay.
So Jesse, do you use a conditioner? I got to write some of this down. Griffin, do you get that online? Griffin Remedy Volumizing. You mean voluminizing? And you're not married to either. Okay. Well, we might have to research this. Well, so you don't use any conditioner, Jesse. Yeah, I don't want to spend an arm and a leg. I'll look up, maybe Griffin Remedy has a conditioner. I kind of like not using shampoo on it. Isn't it strange? Am I doing a YouTube post again before Christmas? I have to because I've got to do these mung beans every day for this questioner. One of my characters wanted me to do it. Pantene at Costco, Jean. Yeah, I've used Pantene. In fact, Pantene I think is the one I'm using in there. Yeah, I never used to use conditioner, Jennifer. Now I'm using that, not shampoo. But shampoo is definitely drying out my hair. Oh, okay, Jesse. I'll check it out. Oh, hypoallergenic, organic, unscented oat bar soap, vegan. Where did you get that? Did you get it off of her site or it probably was a link? I don't know. I'll bet you I could find it if she's got it. I could just ask Kiki. Think she'd write me back? She's so busy with those kids. Boy, what a wonderful family she has. Oh my gosh. I suppose everybody's heard about Brooke Goldner's little Alexander, 11 years old, killed from injuries sustained in a car crash. Oh my gosh. Boy, I'll tell you, if anybody can handle it, Brooke Golder can with all that she's been through. I did ask Kiki if she's still drinking. Yes, Kiefer. Gina. Okay, Gina. I gotta go too. Yeah, you can Google it, and there's news about it. He got December 10th. He passed away. Goodbye, Jennifer. Goodbye, Kiefer. Goodbye, Tracy Lynn. Goodbye, Jean. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, it was his birthday. Oh, Jennifer. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Bless their hearts. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow.